Hello, gore horrors and fellow deadites. I'm Brennan,
I'm Sam.
and welcome to Our Life in Horror.
We're doing a movie review.
We are going to be reviewing Lore.
There was an evil here.
It's an anthology.
Yes.
And here's a little bit of the facts. It's coming out in UK cinemas, select cinemas, September 27th. It says digital download on the 21st of October. An isolated group of backpackers innocently tell their favorite spooky stories around a campfire, unaware that with each word they say, they unleash another supernatural horror into reality. Cast is Richard Brake, Andrew Lee Potts, Bill Fellows, and Rufus Hound. There's more people in this, but that's all that's on my email. Directors are James Bush, Patrick Ryder, and Greg Johnson.
Awesome.
So, yeah, an anthology. I like them.
I love anthologies.
Yeah, because like you said to me before we watched this, you'll always find one that you like more out of the rest kind of thing.
Yeah, there's always a couple weak ones or one weak one, and they could all be good, or there's only one good one and the rest are shit.
Yeah. So we'll do spoiler-free thoughts. I kind of want to say things that we like and don't like. So we'll start with what we liked about it.
I like majority of the acting.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, nobody stood out to me as incredibly bad other than one instance.
Richard Brake's in this. I like that.
Yes, and he's fantastic as always.
Yeah. I also like that this could be a good movie to put on if you were like had a projector outside and you were camping or something, because it's very tell campfire stories, right?
Yeah, it's very what is that? Are you afraid of the dark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel like this could be, well, maybe until the last story, I thought it could be a little bit of an introductory to horror.
Until the last one.
Yeah,
the last one's real good.
And I like that every story is a different subgenre of horror.
Yes, me too. Yeah, I really enjoyed that aspect as well. That's kind of what you want from an anthology. Like, if they're all the same, you get bored really fast.
And it's going to just target one audience.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, horror fans are all on a spectrum.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of different types of stories for different people.
Yep.
What don't you like about it?
There's just one kind of physicality that I didn't like in one of the stories, and I'll get into that in the spoiler section. There's just two stories that there's one I didn't like, and then there's one that I didn't mind.
Okay.
So overall, it's I like the wraparound story was good too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really think of anything I didn't like.
Yeah, I laughed a few times too. There's a little bit of humor sprinkled in there.
Yeah. I didn't hate this watch at all, and I don't think anything bugged me enough to want to shut it off. So
yeah, it didn't blow me away by any means. Like, don't go in with like super high expectations, but it's also just kind of a spooky watch.
Yeah, it felt kind of Halloween too, because it almost looked like they were in some sort of like fallish weather.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's in England, so it's rainy there all the time, so I got it.
Yeah. Do you want to get into spoilers then?
Yeah.
Okay. Spoilers.
So the wraparound section follows 4 campers going into the woods to go on a hiking trail, and they meet up with Richard Brake, and he tells them that as a tradition there, they have to tell a spooky story.
Yes, with like these totems that they throw into the fire.
Yes.
I thought that was kind of unique.
I thought so too.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, me neither. I actually really like that idea.
I wonder if they made it up or if that's coming from something.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, should have looked into that before we did this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so the first story was a creature feature.
Yes, it was.
I'm not big on creature features.
It's almost like a creature slasher.
A little bit. Yeah. So for me personally, didn't care too much about this one, but it had a cool twist.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I like this one too. This would probably be my second favorite,
Okay.
maybe. I like the premise of the idea. It's some maybe drug dealing going on. What went wrong? Then they're locked in a little warehouse, and then there's a creature in there.
Mm-hmm.
Things get bloody. I think the creature looks really good.
Yeah. There's some good gore. We don't see the kills like anything crazy, but still some decent gore.
Yeah. And then we move on to story number 2, which is a paranormal story, The Disappearing Woman.
This one, okay, so didn't love this one, but what I did like about it is if you kind of like look in the background of scenes, you'll kind of see her.
Yeah.
So that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
I like doing that.
I noticed her too in some scenes.
Yeah. It just felt this is one of the ones where I was like, this could be an introductory to horror. Like, it's very like just a little ghost tale, and like it has the whole the mom asking like, when did you talk to her, and the boy being like, when I was thirsty, and it's like, oh, she was there. And then like her being in the bed with him and stuff. Like, we've seen all that kind of stuff before.
Yeah, it felt very generic.
Yeah.
This is the physicality one that I have an issue with.
I thought so.
With the ghosts movements. You know how in some ghost movies what they do is that they shoot it and then they like speed it up, but it appears like it's not sped up, and that's what gives them that weird little jingly jangly look. Yeah, they tried for this, but they didn't do the effect on it, so it just looks like she's, I don't even know how to describe it. I just didn't like it at all.
We both laughed. And I get it, because she's supposed to be a dancer, so she's kind of dancing up the stairs, but it was almost comical. Yeah,
it was very comical in my opinion as well. Yeah, I don't know. It's still an okay little spooky story. I do like what you said with like the haunting of Hill House aspects of spotting the ghost around.
That was my favorite part about this one.
Yeah, me too.
And what was the third story?
The third story was Cross Your Heart.
Right.
Which is about a couple who decide to
do a little swapping.
Do a little couple swap.
This one was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. This would probably be number 3 for me.
Yeah, I did not expect the wife to be in on it, though.
Oh, I kind of did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the effects of this one. I think they look pretty good. I like the looks of the cult involved. I really like the look. I really like that cult that has like that gets their look from nature. So like the heretics like that too. All their masks are made out of tree bark and stuff like that. I really enjoy that look.
Kind of like the Wrong Turn reboot too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this had some decent gore too, like the heart that she pulls out of him, and there's a tongue hanging there, and not quite like crazy extreme, but we get a little bit of limbs and stuff.
Yeah, it's a little trippy too. You get some decent like camera work with effects that are a little different to make you feel like you've been drugged along with Steven.
Yeah, whatever that dickhead's name is. I'm happy that he was an asshole, so we kind of got to enjoy him go through this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his name was Steve.
Yeah. And then we had the fourth one, which was a slasher.
Which was just, I think by far in general, the best one.
Yeah.
Like, I was excited, enthralled, I was laughing.
Yeah.
It was just like other than there's no nudity, it's like everything you would want from a slasher.
Yeah, good kills.
Very good kills. And I was hoping that I would get a kill, and I got that kill. Because you know the popcorn scooper?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, if he doesn't fucking utilize that thing and kill somebody with it, I'm going to be upset.
Yeah, that was the girl, right?
Yeah.
And I liked how like her eyes were still blinking after.
Yep.
Like after her body fell. I also really liked the bathroom interaction with that girl, and she thought he was a perv.
Yeah.
I was laughing at that. And then there's a really good shot of the killer too in between the stalls, like looking up at him.
Yep.
Yeah, that one was my favorite.
Yeah, me too. I like that, and I like his mask. He's got like the theater, the theater masks where it's like the happy and the sad.
Yeah. The
emblem. Yeah. So I liked his mask. I like that it took place in a theater because I find that you don't find that too often. I like that he drowned somebody in popcorn.
Yeah, me too.
There's also a good foot smash, a head smash with a foot.
Yeah.
Some of the CGI in this does lack a little bit. Like we talked about the kill with the popcorn scooper, but like there's just CGI blood just pouring off of her face, and I didn't think it looked too like it was noticeable, but it didn't take me out. But
I actually didn't notice it.
oh, okay.
So that's good.
Yeah.
On my side. Yeah, overall, I thought this was all right.
Well, we get to the end of our wraparound story.
Oh, yeah, the end of the wraparound story.
Yes.
They all finish telling their stories.
And then they get fucking robbed.
They get robbed.
Richard Brake.
Yeah, he says good luck to them at the end of the night, and he walks away, and then the morning comes, and his tent and everything's gone, and all their belongings.
And then we follow one of the characters back to her house, and then a new group of people start telling the story, and lo and behold, she becomes the main character.
And when she comes home, the stories they told her on the news.
Yes. Yeah.
So I liked how they pulled that all together.
Yeah. Overall, I'm very happy with this anthology.
What would you rate it?
Low thumbs up.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna give it a low okay.
Oh wow, you went really low.
Well, I'm just thinking, comparing it to other stuff that I watch.
Yeah. I think you might be right.
It's still fine.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. I'm
gonna go with the high okay.
High okay? Okay.
Yep. I'm going with the high okay because I don't want anybody to just come back at me and be disappointed and be like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, no. I was between an okay and a low okay. I think I'm going with the low okay, but I'm not like disappointed with the watch.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Yeah.
I think Richard Brake is incredibly so much fun to watch. And I feel like this is probably like one of his most toned down roles.
Yes, it was weird seeing him as a normal person.
Yeah.
Kind of like,
and not like he does do the creepy Richard Brake smile like
a couple times, yeah.
But like a couple times. And other than that, he just does like a normal smile, and it's like, yeah, is that you?
Yeah, when he's like talking and stuff, I'm like, I bet you this is what it's like to meet him, like just talking normally.
Yeah. So yeah, what I go with? High okay.
High okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the high okay.
Okay. I have seen other people post reviews and stuff. I'm a little confused about when this. I feel like this came out at another time at some point.
It might have made a festival run, and now they're trying to find distributors.
Yeah. So, if you've seen this, let us know in the comments what you thought of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
What would you rate it?
Yeah. Don't forget to like, share,
subscribe to us.
Subscribe. Yes.
And always remember
to stay spooky.